Hello everyone and welcome back to 2D's Productions and welcome back to Pre-3 Week. Today we're going to be talking about 3DS games that should be ported over to the Nintendo Switch.
Mr. Miyamoto?
Oh, yes.
Okay, ready whenever you are, gentlemen.
So, first off, I want to address that yes, the Switch has a lot of ports, and I know a lot of fans are angry about this, but if you're angry about this, you're being dumb. I'm sorry, you're being dumb. You should look at the sales reports. So for example, Mario Kart 8, the best-selling game on Wii U, has already sold more copies on the Nintendo Switch than it did the Wii U. Same thing happened with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So there's no reason to not port over these games. It's quick, it's easy, it's cheap for Nintendo, and it creates revenue. I feel like fans that are angry about this are looking at the perspective of, well, I own a Switch and I don't want to play these games again. Here's the thing though, you would not be getting more games if there were less ports. And fans who did not get a chance to play it on the Wii U would also not be getting these games. So there's literally no positive to not having ports. That wouldn't just make more games appear, it would just create droughts in the Switch's library the same way that we had with the 3DS and the Wii U during the dark ages of Nintendo. Now, with that aside, let's actually look at which games I think should make the migration from the Nintendo 3DS over to the Nintendo Switch. The first game, and I have talked about this game ad nauseum on this channel, is Codename Steam. Now, Codename Steam, for those of you who don't know, is a turn-based RPG type game similar to Fire Emblem, but with shooter elements to it. So you have Steam, you gotta focus on your Steam, that's like your movement, everything is based around Steam. It's a fun game, it's a great game, it's developed by Intelligent, who make the Fire Emblem games, and it did not sell well on the 3DS. Now, that's an unfortunate thing because this game's great, it's fun, and no one cared, and I think putting it on the Switch could give it a new chance at life, and hopefully a potential sequel, because that's what I want. It's a good game. It's like $5 at GameStop. Please just buy this game. Another game I think would be great to move over is Icarus Uprising. Now, Icarus Uprising, if you somehow haven't heard of this game, is an amazing game for the 3DS. It's developed by Masahiro Sakurai of Kirby and Smash Bros. Fame, and it's one of the best games on the 3DS. Now, controls on that game are a little wonky because of the lack of a second analog stick on the 3DS, but luckily the Switch has that, and it would fix a lot of what players had issues with in the 3DS version. And pun intended, it would literally give the game new wings. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, well, why not just give Icarus Uprising a sequel on the Switch? And that would be great and all, except for the fact that Sakurai hates making sequels. At least multiple sequels, which I know is hilarious considering he's in charge of Super Smash Bros. And used to be in charge of Kirby, but the whole reason he left the Kirby franchise was because of the multiple sequels and how just monotonous it gets. So, unless Sakurai's not at the helm of a new sequel, it won't happen. Sakurai's not going to make a Icarus Uprising 2. It's going to be very unlikely. Plus, he's working on Smash Bros. Switch right now, so I feel like it's better to just port it over, and then hopefully eventually someone else will take over the franchise. Oasis was a strategy RPG adventure type game. It's a weird game. It came out in 2017. It was announced at E3. It kind of went without any fanfare. Originally, whenever Oasis was announced at E3, I had nothing for this game. It looked dumb, I didn't think it was going to be fun, but seeing reviews of this game, it sparked an interest in me. And I think giving it a new life on the Switch would help invigorate that in other people. You know, this is a game that no one looked at, that no one cared about, and by all reports, it's at least an okay game, and Grezzo does a lot for Nintendo. They're the ones that, if you guys aren't aware, ported over both Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask onto the 3DS. They also were at least involved with Three Swords of Triforce Heroes. Was it Triforce Heroes? It's the Link Fashion one. That one, they were involved with that. So I think that bringing their game over would be fun, and again, it's just a new IP that I think could use a little bit of help in that sense. Plus, we got freaking Sushi Strikers on Switch. Why not? Detective Pikachu. This is a game that I don't understand why it's not on Switch, to be quite frankly. The first episode came out in 2016, and after that, it was just gone for a long time, and now the whole collection has been put on the 3DS. Now, Detective Pikachu is getting a live-action movie starring Ryan Reynolds, so I feel like if they don't put this on Switch, it's a huge missed opportunity because the character's going to be in a movie. Why the character's going to be in the movie? I have no idea, but he's going to be in a movie, so put it on Switch. Just do it. It makes sense. In fact, they're probably going to do that. They're probably just waiting for, like, around the time the movie comes out, because then they can market the movie and the game together, and it'll make sense, because Nintendo's not stupid. Most of the time. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer is the Animal Crossing game that we didn't know we wanted, but we kind of knew we wanted. It's weird. In the game, you design houses for animals, so you know how you design houses in game, and it's fun, but it's kind of annoying because you don't get all the items you want all the time. You have to like wait and build up houses. Well, you don't got to do that in Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer because it's the whole gameplay, so everything's right there for you from the beginning. It's almost like the Mario Maker of Animal Crossing in a sense. I don't know. That's a weird way to put it, but it's a fun game. It's great, and I think they should just put it over on Switch because why not? You're going to have the assets from the new Animal Crossing game that's going to happen eventually. Well, I guess they should probably make a sequel as opposed to a port, but you get the point. And the last game on this little list doesn't actually need to be ported at all. Let's be honest, it doesn't need this. But Fire Emblem Awakening is my favorite game on the Nintendo 3DS, and this is solely out of selfishness. I just want this game over because I think it would look good, remastered on the Switch, and I want to play it again. I'll probably just play it again on the 3DS because this isn't going to happen. But I thought, hey, this is my channel and this is my list, so I'll put it up here because it'd be fun for me. And I don't think anybody else would care. I mean, I guess some people would play it, but I don't think anybody else would be like, oh yeah, we need Fire Emblem Awakening. I mean, it already sold really well on the 3DS, so there's really no reason to put it on the Switch. But I can dream, can't I? Alright guys, thank you for watching today's video. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, click the bell, do all that fun stuff that YouTube makes us do now because yeah, the ship is sinking quickly. That was depressing. See you guys next time. Bye.